Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine and safe, staying at your home only. Today, we just have to start the chapter, the third level, written by Jack Finney. What is the name of the writer? Jack Finney. And here, as the name itself is telling, that is third level. Okay. If in real we just justify about the life, that how many levels are there of our life? No level is there up to where we can reach. But as per the name suggested of this chapter, that the third level, it means something strange is there. As in the book Flamingo, we had discussed about our first chapter, that is the name of the first chapter is the last lesson. That was a big mystery, na, even ki why the name was the last lesson. And here also, in this name also, there is the mystery that why the name of this chapter is the third level. Before starting this chapter, I wanna ask one question from you. Have you ever had any curious experience which others find hard to believe? Sometime it happens. क्या होता है कि आप लोग पूछते हो कि आपके साथ ऐसा होता है कि आई हैव सीन समबडी and even I am able to see now also. But what others said कि no, we are not able to see. We are also standing with you. No, not at all. You are just not speaking truth. Even you are making fun of us. These type of things happen na sometime. Ki that is just the illusion of us. In real, what the life is, what the others are also watching with us, that is the life. But what we are thinking, we are living in the imaginary world. Today so much tense word is there. We are having a lot of tension. Then what happened? We are in living in the illusion, हम भ्रम में रहते हैं. And this was all about this chapter also. Now I am going to start the reading of the text, that is, the presidents of the New York Central and the New York, New Haven and Hartford railroads will swear on a stack of timetables that there are only two. Mean to say, they are just aware about all. One can just make it clear to the others that there are only two levels of the Grand Central Station. But I say there are three. Who is I? Who is I here? I is the central character, major character of this chapter. That is Charlie. Because I have been on the third level of the Grand Central Station, क्योंकि मैं गया हूँ Grand Central Station पर. Yes, I have taken the obvious step. हाँ, मैंने लिया है सभी से अलग step. I talked to a psychiatrist friend of mine, among others. And even I had talked with my psychiatrist friend. The name of the psychiatrist friend is Sam. I told him about the third level at Grand Central Station. And even I told him also that there are three stations, there are three level of the Grand Central Station. And he said, it was a walking dream wish fulfillment. ये तो ऐसा लगता है कि आंखों से देखा हो सपना सच हो रहा है. He said, I was unhappy. उसने कहा कि तुम लगता है इस जिंदगी से खुश नहीं हो. हम इल्यूजन कब करते हैं? When we are distressed, when we are not happy. And that was all about happened with the Charlie also. That made my wife kind of mad. Even this thing made my wife mad. But he explained that he means the modern world is full of insecurity, fear, war, worry, and all the rest of it. What was the answer given by him? Ki I know this modern world is full of distress, full of insecurity, full of fear, war, worry, and all the rest of it. And that I just want to escape. शायद तुम्हें यही लगता है कि मैं इससे बचना चाहता हूँ. Well, who does not? कौन नहीं चाहता? Everybody I know wants to escape. I know very well that everybody want to escape from this world. But they don't wander down into any third level at Grand Central Station. Wander mean to say roam. Okay. When वो घूमते नहीं है but थर्ड लेवल पर नहीं पहुंच जाते. But that's the reason he said, and my friends all agreed. And that is the reason even my friends are also agreed. Everything points to it. They claimed. They are very much sure that everything's claimed to it. My stamp collecting, even my stamp collection. For example, that's a temporary refuge from reality. I know very well that stamp collection is the only temporary refuge. I think you all have listened about that also. Ki some of the persons are there, those are very much interested in collecting stamps. They are just habitual to collect stamp. But do you know what the writer or what the psychiatrist have given their name to? They have given that is the temporary refuge from reality. They are just escaping themselves from the reality. Well, maybe, but my grandfather did not need any refuge from reality, because my grandfather's time, though very much nice time was that. Things were pretty nice and peaceful, because all the things were very much nice at the time of my grandfather. So why they were just okay in his day? From all I hear, even I had heard also in my grandfather's time, all things were going smoothly, and he started my collection. It's a nice collection too. Blocks of four of practically every US tissue, first day covers, and so on. Do you know what is a first day cover, my dear students? I think nobody knows. That is just an important question also. Ki what is a first day cover? When a stamp is issued, when a stamp is issued, okay, the person who has issued the stamp just mail the same stamp at his own address at the very first. That is called the first day cover. And so on. President Roosevelt collected stamps too. Even President Roosevelt also collecting the stamps. He was also having the habit to collect the stamp. Anyway, here's what happened at Grand Central. And that is all. One night last summer, I worked late at the office. What now he is explaining. Now the Charlie is explaining what happened to him. How he reached at the third level of Grand Central Station. One night I was really working for the late at the office. I was in a hurry. Even I was in hurry and furry to get up down to my apartment. So I decided to take the subway from Grand Central, because it's faster than the bus. Do you know what is the meaning of subway? A shortcut, you can say. Okay. Now I don't know why this should have happened to me. I don't know what. Now let's see now what happened with Charlie. I am just an ordinary guy named Charlie, 31 years old. I am only 31-year old. Normally guys they are named Charlie. And I was wearing a tan gabardine suit and a straw hat with a fancy band. As my dear students, it is visible also what he is wearing. You can just see in this picture also what he is wearing. Okay. And a straw hat with a fancy band. I passed a dozen men who looked just like me. Even I passed from the men's, they were just looking like me, and I was not trying to escape from anything. And even I was not trying to escape. मैं बचने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहा था. I just wanted to get home to Lisa, my wife. But I was just desiring to go to my home. My wife was waiting for me. And what was the name of the wife? That is Lisa. Okay. I turned into Grand Central from Vanderbilt Avenue and went down the steps to the first level. I just turned round there. That was just the avenue, that was a place there only. And where you take trains like the 20th century, where we are just taking the trains from the 20th century. Then I walked down another flight to the second level. Then I just reached to the second level where the suburban trains leave from, where these type of trains leave from, ducked into an arched doorway heading for the subway. And there was a arc. Do you know what is the meaning of arc? Like this. Okay, like the round only. Okay, there was a place that and got lost. And even I got lost. That's easy to do. That was very much easy to do. I have been in and out of the Grand Central hundreds of times. But I am always bumping into new doorways and stairs and corridors. Grand Central was just growing like a tree. Once I got a tunnel about a mile long and came out in the lobby of Roosevelt Hotel. Another time I came up in an office building on 46th Street, 3 blocks away. Again and again, what was happening to Charlie? He was just doing like this. He was just mean to say Grand Central was just round and round and round and round, these type of things only. Okay. Sometime I think ki Grand Central is growing like a tree, pushing out new corridors and staircase like roots. That Grand Central is increasing like a tree. and even new corridors and stairs like the roots, they are coming. Okay, my dear student, and the next we will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you, have a nice day. And this chapter is very much interesting, really take interest in this chapter. It's going to be smoothly for your life also. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.